In modern life, we often face a lot of pressure from work, social expectations, finances, and even personal relationships. These pressures easily make us fall into a state of anxiety, stress, and insecurity. Every day that passes, it seems like we are always caught in a spiral of negative emotions and chaos. Despite our best efforts to find happiness and peace, many people still feel helpless and tired in the face of life's challenges. In fact, we often let external circumstances, such as criticism from others or unexpected events, strongly affect our internal psychological state. When facing difficulties, instead of staying calm, we easily let negative emotions overwhelm us, leading to a loss of control and a feeling of insecurity. This makes us wonder, why do we let external factors affect our spirit and self-worth? The truth is, it is not the events happening around us that make us lose our peace, but how we perceive and react to them. We can change the way we perceive and deal with situations. We will be able to better control our emotions and find peace even in the most difficult circumstances. By training our ability to perceive and adjust our reactions, we can build a strong mind that is not easily affected by changes and pressures from the outside world. This is the first step to achieving peace and resilience in life. Before we begin, you can do me a small favor, and it is completely free, which is to click the like button and subscribe to the channel. This will be a great source of encouragement for me, helping me continue to create useful content for you and the community. Thank you very much. Let's get started. 1. Realize the power of perception. We often believe that what happens around us determines how we feel. Criticism, stressful situation, or a failure can make us feel anxious, sad, and discouraged. But did you know that it's not these events that make you feel bad, but how you perceive and react to them? Imagine you're at work and suddenly encounter a coworker who is rude to you. Your first reaction might be anger and frustration, thinking, why are they treating me like this? But stop for a moment and think, is that really your problem? Do you have the right to let others control your emotions? Or can you choose another way, one where you don't let other people's actions affect you? It's how you perceive and react to the event that determines how you feel. You can choose to see it as a challenge to test your composure, or you can see it as an opportunity to develop emotional control. When you change your perception, you change your life. Negativity no longer brings you down, because you know that you have control over how you feel and react. This is a power that you have. When you realize that your perception determines your experience, you are no longer a victim of your circumstances. You become the master of your life. You will no longer be defeated by failure or criticism. Instead, you will learn how to transform challenges into opportunities, turning difficulties into valuable lessons. Imagine a life where you are no longer affected by what other people say or do. A life where you can remain calm and clear-headed, even in the most difficult situation. This is not impossible. It just requires you to change the way you look at things. Starting today, challenge yourself to realize that no one and nothing can make you sad, anxious, or frustrated unless you allow it. Take back control of your emotions and decide that from now on, you will not let anything or anyone affect your inner peace. Can you do it? Try it, and you will be surprised at how powerful you really are. Number 2. Practice voluntary discomfort. Have you ever thought that the ease and comfort that we enjoy every day may be weakening us? Yes, modern life with countless conveniences such as fast food, soft beds, and convenience in everything has made us weaker. But you don't have to accept this. You can absolutely make yourself stronger, more resilient by facing the difficult things that you usually avoid. That is practicing voluntary discomfort. It sounds strange, but imagine every day you put yourself in a small challenge. What will happen? Start with simple but challenging things like fasting for a few hours, taking a cold shower in the morning, or even giving up social media for a day. These things will not only help you practice mental strength, but also help you realize that you can do more than you think. Fasting is a good example. Try skipping breakfast or reducing your food intake a little bit, and you will find that hunger is not as scary as you think. You will feel the freedom of not having to rely on eating immediately when you feel hungry. This will not only help you adjust your eating habits, but also help you increase your self-control. Taking a cold shower is also a challenge that is not pleasant. The first few seconds under the cold water can make you want to give up immediately. But once you get over the initial discomfort, you will feel refreshed, alert, and full of energy. This is a great way to start a new day with a strong spirit. Abstaining from modern conveniences, such as temporarily leaving your phone or using social media for a day, will help you realize what is really important. You will have time to reflect, focus on yourself, and find peace in simple things. Don't let ease make you weak. Challenge yourself every day. Every time you overcome a small challenge, you are training your resilience and mental strength. This is not only a way to become stronger, but also the secret to living a more meaningful life. Are you willing to try? If so, start today. 3. Develop an attitude of gratitude, the simple secret to a happy life. Think about it. Have you ever sat down and reflected on the good things in your life? We tend to focus on what we don't have, on the dreams and aspirations that are still unfulfilled. But did you know that constantly comparing yourself to others, dreaming about things that are far away, is the very reason why you feel dissatisfied and unhappy? To change this, you only need one small step. Develop an attitude of gratitude. Gratitude is not a lofty or difficult concept to understand. It is simply about appreciating what you have, instead of constantly looking for what you have not yet. Start by stopping and thinking about the little things that you may be taking for granted. A delicious meal, a beautiful sunny day, or even the presence of loved ones around you. These seemingly simple things can bring you joy and satisfaction that you never expected. You know, happiness is not a destination, but a journey. And on that journey, you will realize that what you have and are having in the present is truly a treasure. Instead of always looking at what you lack, try focusing on what you already have. This will not only help you feel grateful, but also help you look at life in a more positive way. A simple but extremely effective method to develop an attitude of gratitude is to keep a gratitude journal. Every day, take a few minutes to write down at least 3 things you are grateful for. It could be a smile from a loved one, a sincere compliment from a coworker, or even a smooth day at work. Over time, you will find that these things, no matter how small, can bring immense happiness. If you still feel that life is unfair or too difficult, time to reconsider. Try changing your perspective, shifting from a mindset of scarcity to a mindset of abundance. You will see that everything happens for a reason, and there's always something to be grateful for, no matter how small. Remember, gratitude is not just a feeling, but a habit that needs to be practiced every day. And when you do this, you will find that happiness is no longer far away, but present in your life. 4. Accept and embrace change. Change is an inevitable part of life that we cannot avoid. You may be living a stable life, everything is going according to plan. But then suddenly everything is turned upside down. You are forced to face challenges and unexpected changes. What will you do? Continue to cling to the past stability or face reality? Stop and think. Life is always changing, from the seasons, relationships, to our own living circumstances. We cannot control everything, but you can control how you react to those changes. Instead of resisting, fearing, and letting the pain weigh down your mind, choose to accept and embrace change. Why? Because resistance only brings suffering, disappointment, and pressure. Do you really want to live a life that is always bound by fear and anxiety? Imagine, instead of trying to stop the flow of life, you let yourself go with it. Not only floating, but moving forward. Change can be difficult, but it also brings opportunity. When you embrace change, you will see that it is not an enemy, but a friend that helps you grow and develop. Want to be stronger? Embrace change. Want to be happier? Don't fight the inevitable. Find ways to adapt and overcome it. Whenever life presents you with a new challenge, remember that it is an opportunity for you to discover your abilities, to learn and grow. Try to let go of rigid expectations and instead, open yourself to whatever comes your way. Only when you accept that change is a natural and necessary part of life can you find true peace and resilience. So what do you choose? Continue to struggle in vain, or accept change and turn it into your strength? The decision is yours. Remember, only those who dare to accept and embrace change can truly live a meaningful and happy life. Be ready to do that? 5. Distinguish between opinions and facts. Distinguishing between opinions and facts is an important skill that helps you maintain calm and balance in life. Think about it. How many times have you felt stressed or angry just because of someone's words or a certain situation? Maybe you told yourself that people don't respect you, or that everything is against you. But stop for a moment and think, are those feelings really coming from the event itself, or just your interpretation of that event? One of the common mistakes we often make is confusing subjective opinions with objective facts. Opinions are personal judgments based on one's own experiences, emotions, and perspectives. Objective facts, on the other hand, are what happened without being influenced by any emotions or biases. For example, when someone cuts you off, you may think they are being rude and inconsiderate. But the truth is, it was just a car that crossed in front of you. Negative emotions arise from how you judge the event, not from the event itself. Try to imagine a life where you don't let yourself be carried away by subjective opinions. You will be able to face challenges without letting them affect your mental state. When someone criticizes you, instead of feeling offended, ask yourself, is this true? Or is it just their personal opinion? This will help you stay calm, even in the most stressful situations. By practicing this skill, you will find yourself less affected by external influences. You will realize that the truth is not as scary as the negative opinions you often create in your head. Remember, you cannot control what other people think or say, but you can control how you react. And that is your true power. Challenge yourself every day. When faced with any situation, ask yourself, is this a fact? Or is it just an opinion? This small difference can make a big difference in the way you experience life. Instead of being swept away by negative emotions, you will become stronger, more stable. Most importantly, not affected by things do not really matter. Are you brave enough to challenge yourself? Start today. 6. Freedom of mind. Don't let dependency steal your peace. Have you ever wondered why you always feel insecure when the things you love don't turn out as expected? Maybe it's a new phone, an important relationship, or even the job you're doing. We often fall into the trap of depending on external factors to feel happy. But the truth is, if you let your joy and peace depend on things you can't control, you'll forever live in anxiety and fear. Think about it. Every time something doesn't turn out the way you want it, doesn't your mind start to race and lose its calm? You might be anxious about an unanswered text, stressed about a small problem at work, or even frustrated when you can't buy something you love. Are these things worth trading your peace for? To feel truly happy, we need to learn to detach ourselves from dependence on external factors. This is not easy, but it is the first step to achieving spiritual freedom. Just imagine, if you could live every day without being affected by the little things around you, how light and peaceful you would feel. When you no longer depend on whether someone likes you or not, or whether you achieve certain material achievements, your soul will become stronger. You will realize that happiness lies not in external things, but in how you react and feel about them. Are you strong enough to master your life without depending on things that are beyond your control? Instead of worrying about what others think, focus on your inner values. Instead of feeling insecure about things that are beyond your control, learn to accept and adapt. The truth is, you can't control everything around you, but you can control how you respond to it. Ask yourself, do you want to continue to let external factors dictate your life? If not, it's time to take back control and build inner peace. Start today, taking small steps to detach yourself from the unnecessary and focus on nurturing your inner strength. This is the path to true happiness and a life that nothing can shake. 7. Maintain a moral compass. In a world that is constantly changing and uncertain, maintaining a strong moral compass is the key to living a life of integrity and stability. A moral compass is not some abstract concept. It is a set of core values and principles that you are determined to live by, no matter how difficult life may throw you. Imagine that one day you are faced with an important decision. Do you choose the easy, dishonest path or the harder, honest, and true path? Your moral compass is what guides you in such situations. It helps you know that, no matter how difficult the decision, living true to your values will bring you peace of mind and respect from yourself. You may think that living by your moral compass means giving up things that are easy and enjoyable, but think again. When you maintain integrity, you not only build your self-esteem, but you also build trust and respect from those around you. Ask yourself, do you want to live a life that others look up to with admiration, or a life where you are a shadow of yourself, always looking for short-term solutions, but losing sight of your true worth? Remember, maintaining a moral compass does not mean you have to be perfect. Everyone makes mistakes, but what matters is that after each stumble, you have the courage to get up, learn from your mistakes, and continue on your path of integrity. That is true strength. You find it difficult to stand firm in the face of temptation? Think about the times when you feel most proud of yourself. Were they times when you were honest, fair, and compassionate? Keep those moments in mind and let them motivate you to continue maintaining your moral compass. Be the person who, when someone looks at you, they see the strength of an upright soul. Don't let any pressure shake the values you believe in. Ask yourself, what legacy do you want to leave behind? A life of integrity and meaning, or a life without direction, swept away by temporary temptations? The decision is yours, and you hold the moral compass that guides your life. 8. Cultivate self-discipline. Have you ever wondered why some people stay committed to their goals while you give up easily? What helps them overcome temptation and persevere in pursuit of their goals, no matter how difficult it is? The answer lies in self-discipline. The ability to discipline yourself to stay on track and not get sidetracked by life's challenges. If you really want to change your life, you have to start by cultivating self-discipline. It's not easy, but think about what you can achieve if you stay consistent. You won't need to look for external motivation, because you will become your own strongest source of motivation. Start by setting clear, achievable goals. Don't be unrealistic, but be realistic. For example, if you want to lose weight, set a small goal like losing 1 kilogram per month. When you achieve this goal, you will feel more confident and ready to take on bigger challenges. But setting goals is not enough. You need to create daily habits that support your goals. Get up early, take time to plan your day, and stick to a healthy diet. Remember, habits are the foundation of self-discipline. When you turn these small actions into habits, it will take less effort to maintain them. Visualize the end result. When you have achieved your goal, the feeling of satisfaction will be a great motivator to maintain these habits for life. You also need to take responsibility for your actions. If you fail, don't beat yourself up, but don't blame the situation either. Take the mistake as a lesson and resolve to do better next time. Ask yourself, am I really serious about this goal? Am I willing to do whatever it takes to achieve it? Finally, always remember that self-discipline is not an inborn ability, but the result of continuous practice. Every day, challenge yourself to do better than yesterday. You have the power to change your life, as long as you are determined to cultivate self-discipline and never give up on your goals. Start today, and you will see that nothing is impossible when you have self-discipline. 9. Contemplate death. Contemplating death can be a difficult subject, but it also brings invaluable lessons about how we should live each day. When you face the fact that life is finite, you begin to realize the importance of making the most of every moment. None of us know exactly how much time we have left, and it is this impermanence that makes life so special. Imagine if you knew that tomorrow was your last day. What would you do differently? Would you spend more time with your loved ones, say thank you to those who have helped you, or pursue a dream you've been putting off for too long? It's unfortunate that we often wait until we face loss or illness to truly begin living with meaning and purpose. But why wait? Death is inevitable, but instead of fearing it, let it be the motivation to live more fully. Every day is an opportunity to do what matters most to you. When you contemplate death, you begin to eliminate the meaningless things from your life: toxic relationships, unnecessary worries, and goals that don't bring true happiness. You become more focused on core values like love, gratitude, and service. Have you ever thought about what you will regret if you don't change the way you live? Don't let time pass you by in vain. Live each day as if it were your last chance to express love, pursue your passions, and create beautiful memories. Don't let death come and bring with it regrets that you could have avoided. Reflecting on death is not to make you afraid, but to encourage you to live more courageously, love more, and care more deeply. Make each day a precious gift, be enjoyed with all your heart and gratitude. Living with the awareness that life is short will help you appreciate each moment, and most importantly, will help you live a life worth living, a life that when you face death, you can smile with satisfaction. 10. Seek wisdom through continuous learning. In life, we often get caught up in daily tasks and daily worries, forgetting that learning should not stop when we leave school. If you think you know enough, that learning is only for young people, then ask yourself, do you really understand everything about yourself, about the world around you, or even about the simple things in daily life? The truth is, life is constantly changing, and in order not to fall behind, you must continuously learn, not only to improve your knowledge, but also to develop your thinking, broaden your vision, and deepen your understanding. No one is born perfect, but it is continuous learning that will bring you closer to that goal. Did you know that the most successful people in the world are all those who never stop learning? They learn not only from books, but also from the people around them, from failures and challenges in life. They are not afraid to ask questions, not afraid to challenge their beliefs to progress. Do you dare to be like them? Are you willing to challenge yourself to constantly grow? Start with small things. Every day, take a little time to learn something new. Read a book, take a course, or even talk to new friends. Listen to their story. Don't be afraid to change your mind. Don't be afraid to admit that you don't know everything. Humility in learning is the key to open the door to endless knowledge. If you want to live a meaningful life, if you want to truly understand yourself and the world around you, then don't stop. Learn continuously and relentlessly. Make learning an indispensable part of your life. When you do that, you will see that you are not only a small part of this big world, but you are also the one who controls your own life, more stable in the face of all changes. So why not start today? Don't waste another day. You deserve a better life, and that path begins with continuous learning, from the desire to explore and from the determination to never stop. Thank you for watching the whole video. See you next video.